to this computer. Okay, great. All right, so friends, I hope that you will tell us if you can hear us or not hear us. Just interrupt us if at any point you cannot hear us. We will try to speak up nice and loud so that you can hear us the whole time. Hi, everybody. I'm Elise Doyle. I'm the lovely co-president with Christine, the lovely Christine Frederick. You know what I meant. We're really excited to start this year off with our first meeting. I hope that you will all come each and every time, and to have so many people participating online too is really great. We're really excited about that. I know you probably have things that you need to do, so if you want to start before we go.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody knows who I am. It's really nice to see a nice group of people this morning. And good morning on Zoom. If you can't see me, I'm over here across the way. I just wanted to say last night open house for preschool through second grade was an amazing turnout, a lot of great feedback from parents. It was great to see so many people here, meeting with teachers, checking in with special area teachers and all of the staff. Tonight we have 3 through 5. We'll do the same thing that we did last night. My administrative team and I have some general updates for the community, and then we'll send them off to the classroom. And I think the big thing that we're really working on in the building is now that we officially have that of the Rebel, is really trying to embrace that and talking to the kids about what it means to be a Rebel and talking about Rebel pride. And if you haven't seen, we'll be seeing it everywhere. It's going to be on the back of the class shirts, is that they have the acronym for Rebels stands for respectful, empathetic, brave, engaged, learners, and strong. And the idea is that we are brave, we are learners, we are strong, we are empathetic, we are engaged, and really talking to the kids about what each of those words will look like. So we have kid-friendly definitions, and it's not just the kids who are rebels, but we as parents, we as staff, as a whole community embracing that idea of rebel pride. That's really what we're working on. And just trying to keep that as our theme going forward for the next several years of really, what does it mean to be a rebel? Once a rebel, always a rebel. And as they go up to the middle school, they'll continue to be a rebel now to the high school. So that's really our big push this year, with the kids, really focusing on kind of anchoring into all this. What does it look like to be a learner in your classroom, and being strong, not just physically strong, but that emotional strength you have, to try new things even when it gets hard. Yes. So we're working on that and doing a lot. That we had our first full school assembly last Friday. Yesterday, you may have heard we did our summer reading celebration. We did a bingo. Mr. Spino and I called bingo and had a dance party with the kids, and it was chaos around the building, but it was fun chaos, and the kids had a great time. And on Friday, they're going to be doing their summer math celebration in their classrooms. Different grades are playing grade level hoops and bingo, depending on the grade that they're in. So those are some of the highlights things going on right now in the building. So just to kind of give you an update on the playground, should have seen my note in the family connection. This week, they are taking and removing all of the rock and dirt and everything out of our playground. So there's trucks coming in and out. So because there's so much construction and trucks going in and out this week, there was no safe way for us to use our backyard. So Tuesday through Friday this week, we had the orange fence put up, and so classes are able to use out front, at least just to get outside even for just a little while, so that we're still getting that fresh air and they're still having that free time. We'll be back to the backyard from Monday, and then the fence will go up as it had been, so that they'll be working on the playground, but it won't interfere with our ability to be outside, because there won't be construction trucks going in and out. All of our construction workers have to go through our Raptor system. They're all security vetted, so we know we have our SROs being outside, so we have extra people outside, and they'll be back there if there are. But just so that's kind of the update on the playground. I will keep people updated as we continue to get information, but that's the the most up to date that I have as of right now.
Is there any guesstimate? Like, are we looking at next school year?
No,
Yeah.
they're telling me, they are insisting that we are gonna be up and running by the end of October right now.
Oh, right.
So I'm hoping
Fingers crossed.
that they are accurate in their timeframe. So they are insisting that it be done.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I apologize, I have to run, but is there any questions before I run? If you need me, know how to find me.
Thank you for coming.
Everybody.
All right, so we have our board here today. So I think everybody should just pop up, introduce yourself so that you know who you are.
I'm off.
Yeah. Pop in.
Co-president with Elise. I have a fourth grader, Bren. I have a sixth grader. Same to me. I've been doing this for quite some time, since Kate was in kindergarten. So I'm kind of the old hat here. And I'm a product of Newburgh. I'm here the whole life.
Tell me.
You?
Yes.
Amanda?
Yeah, I've been.
Okay.
I'm Amanda Benacci. I'm co-vice president. I have two sons, one in fourth grade and one in second grade. Been doing this for the last few years and. Awesome town.
You married a Terry, though.
I married
Erin?
I'm Erin Fascione. I have three girls, one in second, one in fifth, and one in seventh. I've been doing this for a couple of years too, and I'm not. Sorry, money.
Treasurer and Rosenmacher. I have a kindergartner and a second grader. And I'm becoming a townie.
Alexis Lexi Morbano. I have two first graders, and so this is my first year here. I'm figuring it out as I go, but I'm not a townie, so I know nothing. She's our secretary. She'll be doing the monthly newsletter, doing all the Zoom stuff, the meeting minutes, all of that stuff. Michelle?
I'm Michelle Bowles. I am County. And I'm Carlos Marion. I have a daughter in second grade, and then I have Ivy, my youngest. She will be in kindergarten next year.
Liz?
I'm Liz Maria. I have two kids in the district. I have a fifth grader, it's just crazy to meet you, and a second grader. I am the room parent coordinator. And this is my first year on board.
And Jen?
I forgot my reading list, but I'm so good. Three kids in the district, kindergarten and second. Four. My family.
Face is just on field.
Yeah. Point that out. I know that. I said it won't help me until all of these kids graduate high school and decide that they're adults.
Fire.
Hey, wait, what? And I'm Elise. I have a first grader and second grader. My daughters are here. Well, I know I said something about being a townie and I was just kidding, but if you're new to the district or you're not from here, what I can say is I know so many people here that I grew up with, or I grew up with Amanda. We went to school together. Like, this is such a wonderful community. And I love how many people are here to participate because it really is, it's so much about the kids and being in this position that Danielle encouraged me to participate in. Really has given me an insight and a opportunity to be in the school that I wouldn't have if I wasn't here. So I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to learn from Christine, and I think for today's meeting, what we want to do is quickly go through our agenda and then at the end kind of bring it back to you to chat so that we can get through it pretty quickly. But give you the opportunity to have, some discussion. Zoom, you can also discuss with us at the end. You guys can still hear us, right? Okay, cool. And one of the things last night, everyone kept talking about room mom. I really hope some of the dads will participate too. It's really nice to have parents involved, so all are welcome. I didn't get a pumpkin spice latte because I didn't want to create a stereotype of the PTO, and we're very welcoming. This is not a clique. We're really excited to participate all together. So, Christine, would you mind starting with all of our stuff?
Happy to. All right, so we'll just dive in right now to the new business. Membership is going on right now for the next couple of days. We're having a membership drive. There is a contest. So the class in each grade that has the highest percentage of membership, the teacher will get a $50 Amazon gift card, and 150 slot dollars to spend on a class. So join for that sake. Join because it is our first fundraiser of the year. This is how we fund our assemblies. This is how we put on all our events. You do not, I promise you, you don't have to chair every single event. You don't have to be at every meeting. You don't have to run the PTO if you become a member. It's really a way for us to communicate with you. We can send emails directly to you regarding reminders like this meeting, regarding film parents, anything that's coming up, so that we don't have to bog down through the school. Our website is super helpful. You have to register and log in to see the calendar of our events, to get your 12 phone, get your background check for. That's where we're going to have our volunteer signups on our website, so check out that as well. We are currently at 249 students registered. We have 137 regular family memberships. There are a lot more families in this in this school, so hopefully we can get some more memberships in. A lot of the faculty gifts have been purchased, which is great. And Michelle can talk further about the grants, but when a teacher is purchased their PTO membership, they are eligible to receive some grant money that will come couple of months. They can purchase things for their classroom. They just submit the receipts, cut them a check, which is a great thing for a $15 membership. Good on membership?
Yep.
All right. Our next hot ticket item is the apparel, which is here for everybody to take a look at. This is just a sample of what we are offering, just so you can kind of check out sizes and colors and what you think you might like. There's a QR code that you can scan for our apparel store. It's live right now. It'll be live for 2 weeks. There's youth stuff, there's adult stuff that will be delivered to school, and we'll send it home with your children. So check that out because it's got both the little face logo and the diamond logos. And our magnets, these are for sale also, $3 each, cash only. And then we have the little vinyl stickers, those are $1 each. This version of the sticker where we gave to Allison, and she's going to be giving out to the Rebel Pride winners every month. So those are going to be a little extra special. So these are for sale. If anyone wants to get them, we can sell them today.
And those are fundraisers. So
Yes.
the apparel, I don't know if you put it on here, but the apparel ends on September 23rd at 11:55 p.m. So you need to get your orders in. It is a fundraiser, so all of the clothing that you're purchasing will help raise money for whatever it is that we're working towards this year, which we'll kind of go over at the end. For the apparel, if you need a link, we can get that to you. And you said we're gonna send it.
Yep, we'll send an email. We just didn't want to bombard with emails every 5 minutes. Scarecrows, the scarecrows that the ELC through second grade classrooms make every year. Liz is and Michelle are doing that. So I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, we're in pretty good shape already. The town thrift shop generously let us go in there and they do a whole clean out. Steve kind of guided me this way. They do a whole clean out the end of August, and I went in, was able to see the things they were going to donate. So we have about 25 to 30 pairs of pants, we have shirts, we have hats, so we're in really good shape. And then we have Stephanie Trino is going to be painting the faces on the bags. So she has them and she's donating the paint and her time. We appreciate. We hope to have them back at the week of the 22nd.
And the kids can start putting them together, and then by October, beginning of October, we can get them, throughout town. Yeah, so I think we're in pretty good shape.
Awesome, great. Do you need newspapers or?
So, we probably need some additional hats, gloves and yarn. If anybody wants to donate, that would be helpful. Clothing wise, I think we're in really good shape. Yeah.
Bright Night. We are bringing it back, again, October 18th. I know Danielle, this is your favorite one. The Eklund family are coming back to do the haunted house again. We're gonna have a glow party here, and then the games are going to be, in the gym again. It's a super fun drop-off event for our 3rd through 5th graders. Everyone wears a costume, parents included, but this is a huge volunteer need, to set up the day before and to be here, as some watchful eyes during the event. So even if you don't have a 3rd through 5th grader, if you love Halloween, please sign up to be here. Get your friends, get a costume. It's a lot of fun. It's only like 2.5 hours, so it's not that long of time. If you can't come for the event, come help clean up, come help set up. We can't have these events if we don't have the volunteers. So that, sign up will be coming up soon. Playground equipment.
Yeah, so we are in need of playground equipment for the back of the pool. With the playground apparatuses being unavailable until, like Allison said, the end of October. We have a need that the kids are kind of just running aimlessly, and it's a little dangerous, and we need to kind of corral them into different sections doing different things. So last year, Danielle had gotten airport paint so that we could paint on the on the pavement Foursquare and hopscotch. They have chalk out there, but there's been a request for some equipment. So there is a Gaga pit that's supposed to be installed. We're gonna talk to them. They, the issue is that in the back there, where they want to put it, which is kind of right next to the basketball court, the septic is there. And there's electrical lines there. And the directions for the Gaga pit is that you need to dig down 3 feet. They will obviously bust their septic system, which would be even more horrible, so they can't put it there. They want to put it down the hill closer to the fence. But there's the concern that now people need to be over there watching the kids downhill. That should be a no-brainer in my mind. Spread out. You have 5 people out there watching the kids. Somebody should be on that side. The kids should be able to play Gaga. I think that would take a lot of kids to a different section. So they're working on getting that installed, hopefully soon. In the meantime, we were asked to donate things, and I went to Casey, I used as a phys ed teacher, and said, what would be best? And she sent us a list. They want more basketball hoops that would allow them to actually reach the basketball to the basketball hoop, because K and 1 can't reach. I mean, it seems silly that that wasn't thought of before, but they want basketball hoops, they want more balls, they want a volleyball net, really strong, sturdy skippets, and they're looking for those cozy coops, but only for ELC. So our issue, as you may or may not know, is sometimes we purchase things like shades for the playground and then they don't get installed. And things might not be taken care of the way we want them to be. So we had a discussion as a board Sunday night. And before we go out and purchase these things, a lot of people in the community have stuff they're just looking to get rid of. So before we go out to purchase anything, we are going to do a little request for anyone with cozy coops or the tiny type basketball hoops. I know Jen has one that we can give to the younger grades. They will put them out, remove them. It's easier for me to have something that's donated that is old, get broken or not, quote unquote, not taken care of, than to be buying this brand new equipment and now it kind of goes to waste. So we're gonna start there, but we do need to have a discussion as a group, which we will do at the end of what equipment we can use our funds towards. You know, the whole purpose of our fundraisers are to give money back to the community, back to the building and to the kids. And I think there's no better way than to give the kids playground equipment, like they need it. But there should be an expectation of things being taken care of, and we'll discuss that in a few minutes. So we'll come back. Room parents, I would just like to start with, please leave Liz alone. Poor Liz has received thousands of messages. We have over 90 people who have applied. Not everyone is going to get a position, and we've had some really surprising comments come, like, this is all volunteer. Nobody here is getting paid for this. So please don't give her a hard time. Some classes have 6 or 7 people that are applying and the teacher wants 2. So
Some want one.
and some want 1, yeah. So everybody the teachers have expressed to us privately what the expectation is of a room parent, what they want, you know, maybe it's just to come in for the parties. Maybe they don't want parties. So we have to follow what this is to support the teachers, right? So we have to follow what it is that they're asking for. If there are multiple, we will work with the teachers to decide. I know, we won't do the other events today, but, anybody that has questions, feel free to email the nfespto@gmail.com. We will do our best to get back to you. But nobody's gonna say, hey, Liz, we're best friends. Can you help me out? Like, it's gonna be randomized, so it's just more waste of breath, I guess. So, but also please be kind, because this is very hard to take 91 people to bring it down to what we need it to be. So we appreciate your patience and kindness.
And if you are not chosen as a room parent, there are many other ways to be involved with your kids' roster. So please don't just peace out if you're not chosen as a room parent. A lot of teachers will have a mystery reader or come in for a craft or have you chaperone or who knows, any event that we host, come into help at the book fair. You'll see your kid come and shop and you can help them pick a book out. So please don't be discouraged if you are not chosen. That's right.
You can sign up until Friday, and then the room parent will not be notified until end of day. Friday.
Yep.
Wednesday.
The 17th.
So it's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay, save the date for our auction, theme TBD. We are this close to signing the contract for location, so we're not gonna say where quite yet, but March 21st. It's Saturday night.
This is a lie, so then-
Okay, got it. We're gonna make it.
We're gonna do a boomerang.
Okay. All right.
We are gonna be bringing the live auction back. We kind of tested the waters last year of not having it, and we got a lot of feedback saying, I want to raise my paddle, and so that will be coming back.
You want to explain what the auction is, because.
Oh, yeah, sure, sorry. Just so everybody knows, the auction is a parents only night out on a Saturday night. It'll be from 7 to 11. It's a full plated dinner, appetizers, open bar, probably on the fancier side this year. We go and sell our souls up and down Mill Plain and Federal Road and all around the area, sending emails to everybody we think of to get prizes to bid on. So there are sports registrations, there's restaurant gift certificates, there winery gift certificates to stores in town and all over the place for people to bid on. The big prizes that are in the live auction are like a ride to school in a fire truck, principal for the day, superintendent for the day, gym teachers for the day. Maybe we can get an ice cream truck. I know we got that a few years ago. We gotta get on her. So there's variety of prizes, so I feel like we have to come and spend a ton of money. But there are some good prizes, right, Ally? You got a really big lion. Completely traumatized. I had a lot of fun bidding on prizes. And get your friends together. It's a really fun night out. Think of it as a wedding, right? You get to go out and have drinks and eat and dance. We're gonna hopefully have a live band again, because that was a huge hit last year. Any questions about it? It's love.
Okay, because I don't want to sell my soul up and down. the If anyone in this group has connections to
Yeah.
someone who might be willing to donate, you know, a business owner, or you have a connection with the Yankees, like, please, whatever it might be, please bring it to us, because this is probably my least favorite thing that I have to do, like, to the point that I wouldn't want to do it again, is having to go door to door to the businesses and say, please donate. What can you give us? You know, if you have any ability to help with that, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated.
And we'll do the asking. You can give us the contact information.
Yes.
I'm happy to reach out to them. I might name drops, but. Yeah. Monthly newsletter, Lexi is going to be creating just a quick little one sheet that we'll be sending out, to our member emails once a month, just to give an update on what's going on, dates to keep in mind. I know things can get lost in the, weekly email from Allison, so this is kind of just another touch and reminder from us.
You want to do that at the end of the month or beginning, like what's coming or what?
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Book fair, it is going to be again during parent teacher conferences, November 11th through the seventh, or 5th, geez, 11th is November, goodness gracious. November 5th through the 7th, Lisa, Doretta, and Erin Frascione are running that show again. If you wanted to say anything about it?
Yeah, just put together like a little calendar of communication out to everybody. We'll start, announcing it in the school newsletter that Allison sent out on October 10th and continue that. On October 13th is when you can start setting up your e-wallet. So, we'll send out communication, to all parents on how to do that. Let's see, a lot of people may have funds left over from last book fair. And so the way Scholastic tricks us is that they, add it to a gift card, and it's not like a rolling, e-wallet. So when you go in to figure out your e-wallet every book fair, you have to first fund your e-wallet from your leftover funds that is in a gift card, and then you fund the rest of your e-wallet, with a credit card. I'll send out, or we'll send out, explicit information. Last year, I had made a PDF and attached it to the Facebook, announcement. And then also, I think, last year, was the first year that teachers actually set up the wallet. And, how we did that last year was that, we sent an email to the teachers, asking them to set up their e-wallet, send their e-wallet link to the group parents, and then the group parents were supposed to send it out to the class. Some teachers were not comfortable with that, so they didn't set one up. I don't know if there's a way around that to, we could manually do it for them, so that every teacher has the opportunity to get some funds for their class. But anyway, and then, we usually do a Locker Lotto, which is, 5 lottos per grade at $10 each, and they're randomly selected by the faculty. Is that right? Yeah. And then, we also usually, do Scholastic dollars for classroom teachers. This year we have, I think, about 46, including ELC. So there's a number there that we give away to each teacher so that they could also fund their, class. And then, I forgot down here, Scholastic also, sends a $5 coupon, $5 off every $20 spent for the teachers, and they get it too. So, and this year there is a Disney sweepstakes, so you don't have to buy anything, but teachers and parents can, enter, and it's through November 2nd. You can enter to the trip for 4, to Disney World. So that's all on the website. So, and that's it. Thanks.
Also, every classroom visit, one time during the fair, except ELC. ELC does not visit the book fair, but we are open after schools during conferences on Wednesday. And parents can come and bring children then too, to shop.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, teachers sign up.
Yes.
In their classes. Oh, and then we will also send out, a link over that, however we're doing parent volunteers. We'll send out their parents to sign up for, certain times during the school day and also during conference.
Yeah, we need a lot of parent volunteers during this, especially during the day when the classes are coming. Because a lot of extra hands for the little ones helps a lot, makes it go smoothly.
Especially with the little ones, because there's tax and it's, they don't understand and it's
Heartbreaking.
heartbreaking at the register. I feel like, sorry, you don't have enough money for this because it's, if it's like 30 cents difference, we're gonna let them go because we have our Scholastic dollars. But if it's, a couple of dollars, we can't do that for everyone. Especially if they have like the erasers and the pencils and all that trash stuff. So having hands around the book fair, to be like, well, how much do you have? Well, this is how much this costs, and then there's gonna be tax so that they're not in tears. Super helpful.
That's stuff back.
Right.
They have to.
Right. Do you want to talk about the
Sure. So every Scholastic Book Fair, we can, for funds that we sell, we get Scholastic dollars back that we can purchase books and stuff like that. So this summer, we donated 3,000 Scholastic dollars to the library, and the librarian was able to pick out some books and we ordered them. So she has fresh books in there. And then also we donated $200 to each ESL, the English language, language teachers. There's 2, so they can get some books for their classroom too.
So we earn these Scholastic dollars through the book fair. So we get a percentage of what we sell. We can get it, take it in a cash option, or we can take it in a Scholastic dollar option. So depending on where our Scholastic dollars balance is, because they do expire, we'll sometimes take it in the cash and sometimes take it in Scholastic dollars. Right?
You would just run through the date or the cutoff date?
You can share. I honestly, why don't you share with people what you do, because some people have no idea what your position is.
Okay, so, the PTO puts aside out of the budget, a certain amount of money to give each teacher what's called a maxi grant. Do you call the small ones mini grants or?
Yeah, we're only doing.
We're only doing
maxi.
maxi, yeah.
Maxi grants. So basically, if the teacher has a PTO membership, they can buy things for their classroom. There are certain rules, like you can only spend a certain amount for consumables, and then they submit the receipts and then we give them up to $250. Certain part-time teachers get less, PLC, things like that, but so we give them a couple months to submit receipts and then we kind of check and. But it is there for them, so they, we're gonna try to encourage all of them to. Take advantage of it. And that's really it. So I have to send out the email still, but I have 2
I
items
know,
that
and I was supposed to.
No, it's fine, and honestly, because I thought it was it's fine, because I realized it was like, I'm gonna see her Wednesday morning anyway, so.
Alright.
So I'll send out the email today and then they'll have like all the cutoff dates and stuff. That's really.
Some of the teachers do some really cool stuff, like last year we had 6 teachers combine their funds so that they could buy. Does anyone know what instrument was bought? It's
A cello.
a cello.
And
Thank
yeah.
you. I'm not musically inclined. So, yeah, they
do it
bought
all.
that together, which was really great. So we encouraged them at their, welcome back breakfast this year to say, do something fun. Like, it doesn't have to be for your folders or your mailboxes in the classroom. Pick something that you want to combine as a grade level or whatever it might be. So they're trying to be a little creative this year, so it'll make it fun and interesting for you.
Treasurer
Shannon?
report, shoot, we're gonna take it this time.
Okay.
So everybody has a treasurer report in front of them. This is through the end of August. So every month we'll have a report from the previous month, what was deposited, what was withdrawn, and where our ending bank balance is. So this is the first one for this year. So we have our deposits, of course, some PTO memberships. The PTO helps sponsor activities that the teachers put on, like the Make Some Specialty Craft classes, the specials camps the gym teachers ran. the preschool camp that Amanda did. So what happens is the PTO lends, our insurance and we get a portion of their profits, kind of a win-win for everybody. Withdrawals are, we have a storage unit that we pay monthly for all of our Fright Nights, decorations. Spirit Wear stickers, we had to pay out of pocket for obviously the stickers and the magnets and stuff. We brought in $172 just last night at open house on those, so we are quickly and easily going to be covering the expenses for those. Our welcome back breakfast is what we held for the teachers, the day before school started. We brought them, Brown's donuts and coffee, and it was a huge hit. Hopefully you saw the picture, on Facebook. The Pro Kids Assembly Show is an assembly that we're bringing in February. They just required payment upfront. It's actually going to be an in-school assembly, 2 in-school assemblies. And then a show for families at night. It's gonna be a completely different show. They had this more than a few years ago. During COVID, it was a virtual thing. The guy's like a puppeteer and a magician, and it's really a family show. So kids are sitting with the parents in the bleachers, but it's going to be free for our families. Of course, we'll have a little donation bucket out if you also decide. But that $4,000 is for the 2 afternoon assemblies for the kids and then the family show, and 2 family shows in the evening. Zoom, so we can do this and get more people involved. We had the welcome back balloons set up outside the tower entrance for the kids. They actually were just picked up like 2 days ago. They stood strong for quite some time. It was really cute. And then we needed new checks for our new name, now that we're BMF ASPTO. Any questions on that?
I know.
We are doing that, yep, so Erin and Amanda are tackling that, but I'm sure if they would like help, we actually, so a big push this year from the administration was they wanted more assemblies for the whole school. So that we have one coming up at the end of October, or the Extreme Science Assembly. This guy was on America's Got Talent. It's gonna be fun sciencey stuff. Then we have the Pro Kids Show. We're bringing in the National Circus Project. We're working on a basketball Be Kind messaging type assembly for the spring. But then we also have a budget for each grade to bring in something that is hopefully tied to their curriculum. So we asked, what are the kids learning about this year so that we can tie it in? Allison has given us, I think, science and social studies topics. So whoever's learning about the planets, let's bring the planetarium in that Danielle brought in this year, because that was a huge hit. If you're learning about, I think we're gonna talk to the Union Savings Bank about bringing in someone to talk about banking and money for that math portion of it. So we're really trying to work with the teachers, work with the curriculum to do those assemblies. So we're not gonna be putting that budget towards field trips this year, like they have been in the past. Right. Yes, that's the treasurer. So upcoming events, this is the good, exciting stuff. Elise had talked about the apparel store. Please check out the stuff that's here. We also have, did you bring the QR code to scan by any chance?
I did not. You can run and get it.
We have time, so.
I have it on my computer, so
We can
okay.
scan the QR code to get to the store, so you can have that link and start shopping. The next Rebel Pride Day is October 1st, so wear your red, white, and blue. Our next PTO meeting is October 8th. Fright Night's the 18th, and like I said, the Extreme Science is the 28th.
I just want to know, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram now. We have the new website, which actually I didn't tell you guys, we got some serious compliments on it last night. They were like, we love the new website. So we are trying to be very fluid in how we communicate with you so that it reaches as many people as possible.
If you become a member, we'll have your email address and it's easier for us to send emails to you. Well,
Yeah. So, and that was really a huge key for people is when your kid comes home and says, there's another Evelyn that I play with every single day at recess. And I'm like, okay, I need more. I don't know how to help. I can't send an invite to a random person. So Yeah.
Every Evelyn.
So on the class directory, if you become a member and you fill out the class directory with your child's name and their classroom, it's great because you can actually type in Evelyn and it'll populate with all of the Evelyns that are in the school. You have to be a member in order to access that, so it's not like some random person can become a member and then access that registry. That is private to our families that have done their membership, filled out the class directory, and it's like password protected. So if you have a child that comes home and says, I really want to play with so-and-so and they're not in my class, now you can do that. Many people didn't fill out their children's classroom teacher because we did it before the teachers were assigned. So please consider going back in and making sure that your kid's name is attached to their classroom teacher. Next year, right? And tell me if I'm wrong. They will all, if you're in third grade this year, you will just become fourth graders. And the only thing that you will need to do is update the classroom teacher and then purchase your membership again. We're gonna leave this open for public comments is the professional word to say, I guess. But we are bringing back a raffle. So every time you attend one of these meetings, you will have your name placed in a hat. Whoever's name is pulled out, you can donate. We are gonna donate a $25 Amazon gift card to the teacher of your choice. So it could be a classroom teacher, it could be a special area teacher, right? Okay. Somebody in the school that you want to donate that gift card to, and it will be expected to be used for their classrooms, correct?
Yeah.
So anybody who's on Zoom,
we're doing it right now.
Think about who you might wanna, but let's,
Does anyone have any questions or comments or?
Right? Is that, can you make the top on the way to?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, absolutely. We will definitely have Spanish book, at.
Yeah.
The shirts are not linked with this. Okay.
really good question. So naturally, the class shirt email went out yesterday. If you didn't know, it's two separate things. The class shirt that Allison sent out is for your field trips. It's not required for you to purchase, but it's a great shirt. I recommend buying it. They're, I think, $10, right?
Yeah.
And you can have it yourself too, if you feel
Yes.
like you want to be a chef on matching.
Yeah, and they're actually pretty cool because they have screen print on front and back with Rebel down the back, so I
Yeah,
thought
they're nice.
a neat shirt.
So when I went through it, it didn't ask me for payment.
You
just
send it to your teacher.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know.
And checks made out to.
Fairfield activity?
Yeah,
Fairfield Elementary.
Yeah. So that is a different store. This is a fundraiser for the PTO. That is for the classrooms, field trips.
And that is online.
This is online. The QR code is here if you want it. We already have 4 orders. Quite significant orders, so it's great. People are really excited about having some new clothes.
Send it out to staff.
Yes,
Okay.
and we're gonna, I was gonna say, we should probably just bring this up to the staff lounge today, so if they
Yeah.
can get it to us.
It did the same here for like the middle school and the high school too, it was different.
So it's different. Our logo, you'll see, we have 2 logos. So one is this here. Online, you can get almost every item in red,
Make sure they can hear.
gray, blue, some in white. And then this is the logo. Some of them are in full color too. So like the gray shirts show these really nice in like a red, white, and blue screen print. The second one,
Okay.
full face things.
That
Um,
logo, full color on all of them.
Yes, yep. So all of the shirts, there's also, everybody wanted flannel, like the teachers came to me last night, they were like, we need PJ pants for PJ day. So those are online. We didn't order those ones. But they're on the website. So just because it's not here doesn't mean it's not on the website.
I got a shirt.
Yes.
Final answer.
So definitely take a peek at those. They'll be at open house again tonight. Magnets and stickers will be at open house tonight. And then, yes, go ahead. The last thing I want to say is when I first came in with kindergarten, I was so overwhelmed because you were all talking about things that I just didn't understand. I had no idea. What is the auction? Why do I need to create a basket for it? Please don't feel like any of your questions are silly. Ask them. It is so overwhelming when you first come in, especially as a class parent, room parent, and
Speaking for that.
Liz will talk about that. It's just, please reach out to us. We will give you our cell phone number. Teachers can't, but we will. You have us on Facebook and Instagram. Just ask, please, because there's no silly question. Also, we're already recruiting for the board for next year. Just because we're doing it this year doesn't mean we're doing it next year. You want to get involved? Please tell us. We would love to have more people and create more positions. I'm already out.
So when it comes to the room parent, once room parents are selected, there will be a mandatory meeting that all room parents will have to come to. It'll probably be Zoom for the convenient time for everybody, where we talk about what all these things are, like what you need to do for the new parents. So if you're a kindergarten parent or an ELC parent, don't feel overwhelmed. We'll go through everything that you're responsible for and where you find information, who can help you. So you're not feeling that sense of like, I don't know what to do. It's too overwhelming. I was there, I understand, we all do. So we thought this year that would be a good thing to have everybody. Yes, you also have to be a member of the PTO to be a room parent.
And you need your
And-
fingerprinting done if
Yes,
you're gonna.
fingerprinting. Before
And if you're already fingerprinted, get your 12 form on time. It lapses, and you will have to get re-fingerprinted. If you not fill out your 12 form.
every year.
I'm a staff member and I have to fill it out too. Right, yeah.
All right, drum roll please, the winner.
A really cool thing about the website that I noticed is that, if you have a child in middle school, it like links your school kit membership. I just want to point that out to people that have your foot membership, like, you can automatically. They're using the same. Yeah, you can automatically move to your elementary school.
All right, the raffle winner picked by Callan over there is Kathy Arias. Miss Mills, you got it.
No.
Anyone on Zoom have any questions?
Come back.
Upside down.
Yeah.
Anyone here? Anyone have any ideas on playground stuff? Like,
I know a lot of people like are starting making their own football, their own stuff, so I think definitely balls. I heard wiffle balls, but I don't know if that's something they want on the playground.
I don't know if
That's
they're
the
gonna want
question,
that
yeah.
on the playground. Yeah.
I have a little site, basketball.
I pose it to you.
Yes. Okay.
I would suggest too, once upon a child, after you see your donation, before purchasing brand new.
Sure.
I was just there, they did have some outside.
You know, like, it's also such a small population, right? The Cozy Coops is for like just the LC.
That's what I got for first playing basketball, basketball.
Nice.
They do have basketballs there too.
Yeah, they have basketball, softball, volleyball, all that.
Okay.
And they're $20 or less, but the basketball hoop is probably like 4 feet tall, but it's a real metal one, like that you put the sand at the bottom.
Okay.
Like the big one's just a smaller version.
Great.
There's already one out there, that's like,
We'll we give it to the school as a gift and they choose how they, it's not ours. But we do have insurance.
there is one out there that is,
Already.
yeah, it's not in the ground, it's a standalone.
So scared kids.
There's been one.
Only if they're on there,
Since
like,
school started, since the school opened a few years ago, it's been one.
Yeah.
Do you think your kitchen set a plastic stuff? Yeah.
The ELC might want it in for the classroom, but I don't think that they're gonna want a kitchen set to drag in and out every day. As much as I would have no problem leaving it outside, between the lawn being mowed and. Yeah,
Do they have wagons for the?
it's a good idea. I don't think that they do.
I haven't seen anyone with a wagon. I've only seen teachers in the ball bag so far, so that would be a question I would say for administration to see if there's somewhere even to store a wagon for them. Yes.
Wagons.
Yeah. That would be great.
And I have this.
Well,
I think it's.
who's gonna paint it? Us?
I'm down for that.
Like the area that you. And, these stencils, you'll see it, they're really, they're gonna last.
Just the paint is probably gonna have to be redone for the way paint. Because the paint even comes off the stairs.
Yeah.
Outside, so I don't think there's any way to fix that with the salt.
I don't know when we should do it, right? The trucks are gonna be back there. Like kind of burn, but then wait, so. Okay, but yes.
Wait, you think that we should do it after October? Not now?
Well, I mean, after like how she said, there's
After
trucks
this
running
week.
back and forth.
Yeah.
And they're gonna
Okay,
have to
trucks
clean
are
it,
done
like,
going.
after, once the playground is, once the.
Still.
Park equipment no longer needs access to the concrete
Okay.
area, but not while they're still like, you know, and I know it's supposed to be 1 week, but.
Yeah.
And side note question, is the mindfulness room still open for the house?
Oh.
The mindfulness room is still there.
It's still there, yes.
It's
Oh,
still there.
Wait, we haven't talked about it.
That's it, I was nervous, they turned that, so I thought.
No, it's still there.
Mindfulness.
Yeah. It's the room next
Next
door.
Oh, sorry. But. It's a, like a, you're brave classroom or something?
I don't know.
Like that.
I don't know.
Oh, yes, because.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's like you heard, we locked it, because
Right.
there's one thing.
Yeah, same with the college. He actually literally just texted me asking about
Oh,
stuff. Yeah.
You're so great.
They have zero students in school, like they're in high school and college.
College,
And
yeah.
They've been doing the haunted house forever, and it's awesome.
Yes.
It's awesome.
We got.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
Anyone else with anything?
No.
Laser tag in November, laser tag, be there
And where is it going to be? The middle school.
at the
Oh,
middle
yeah.
school,
High school gym.
high school, old gym. Yeah. Middle school will have theirs at night, ours will be during the day.
What's the ages?
ELC to 5, but we're gonna do like, we're gonna do like a low sensory one for an hour, and then we're gonna do an hour and a half of K to 2, and then an hour and a half of 3 to 5. If you can't make it to 1, it's not a hard and, cut off that you have to be in 5th grade to do 1. We just want people to be able to participate as they can. All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Everybody.
All right, let's just see. Hold on. Is there anyone here that has questions that maybe didn't get an opportunity to ask? No? All right, thanks for coming, everyone. We're gonna end this and we'll post it.
All
a
right,
good-
thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so wait, where are you?
You're gonna just hit end.
Right, but where did she go to record? She just went down here, right?
Nope, more. And it said record.
Right,
but we
right,
don't
right,
have-
okay. So on my phone, it's different, so I just want to make sure that I'm, right, and then, and.